Hello, good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, and happy January 23rd. Hey, Emoji King. Hey, Voy. Welcome in, y'all. And hey, happy birthday if today is your birthday. I hope you have an awesome year to come. It's my fervent wish for you. So today we're going to learn a little bit about the personology of this day. We're going to read from The Secret Language of Birthdays, your complete personology guide for each day of the year by Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers. You think the J is silent? You think it's like Joost, like Jung? Anyways, I wonder. So, welcome to Aquarius season. It's official. It's here. That's what we're doing. And this is, let's see here, called the Day of Character. So, month January, day 23rd. Your sign is 2 to 4 degrees Aquarius. You are an Aquarius 1 Earth's sun sign, and you are a fixed air energy. Genevieve, welcome in. Jackie, is Jackie here too? Welcome. Hey, welcome. Okay, so let's dig in. Those born on January 23rd have a remarkably distinctive character, which sets them apart from everyone else. On the surface, this can manifest as an indefinable, on the surface, this can manifest as an identifiable style, often exemplified by one particular quality, such as their voice, movements, speech patterns, or facial mannerisms. Thus, while many of us may in fact be rich in character, January 23 people live it, are it, for all to see. Indeed, the habits they display can make a most memorable first impression. An important theme in the lives of January 23 people is the basis of character itself: integrity, morale, and ethical strength. Those born on this day may not give the matter much thought, or perhaps even have certain assumptions about their lack of character, but through crises and dire circumstances soon discover what they are made of. If they act in an honorable fashion, they can live with themselves. If not, they will suffer deeply until they can clear their conscience or improve their self-image. Such a vindication may perhaps be effected through subsequent courageous or self-sacrificing acts. But fortunately, or unfortunately as the case may be, sticking to or betraying what they believe in youth may have a seminal or permanent effect on their personality formation and self-image when they are more mature. The word character has yet a third meaning when applied to January 23 people, as they may in fact be considered characters, that is, eccentric or oddball types. It is possible that they will grow comfortable in such a role, for it relieves them of the need to keep up appearances or be someone they are not. Those January 23 people less enamored of the social graces or conventional behavior may particularly encourage this perception. Because character and individualism are such important features in the lives of January 23 people, they may choose to study, act out, or just appreciate these qualities in others. Although those born on this day may believe in being natural, they realize more than most just how important role-playing is for the human being, and can become experts at assuming various personas at different points in their lives. Yet through all this play acting, their unmistakable personality always comes through loud and clear. In this sense, they are very transparent individuals. There is no denying a marked technical, mathematical, or scientific interest attendant to this day as well, as this side of the January 23 person does not have to do with people at all. Many born on this day have at least a cherished hobby, if not a profession, which is objective in its approach and can involve collecting, discovering, inventing, or the like. It is not at all necessary that this technical side be related to their public role for their personal and spiritual development to take place. The two sides often remain quite separate. Those few people who do manage to make the connection, however, particularly when ethically grounded, can distinguish themselves in their professions with telling power and influence. Interesting. Okay, so numbers and planets. Those born on the 23rd of the month are ruled by the number 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And by the planet Mercury. Since Mercury represents quickness of thought and change, January 23 people may find themselves likely to both overreact mentally and to change their minds and physical surroundings with great regularity, particularly emphasized by the erratic nature of Uranus, ruler of Aquarius. The combination Mercury-Aquarius grants a sharp mind combined with real technical talents, an ability to be highly objective, as well as an unusual manner of communication. The number 23 is associated with happening. And for January 23 people, this enhances their wish for interesting and sometimes dangerous experiences. 23 is related with happening. Interesting. Okay, so in tarot, the 5th card of the major arcana is the Hierophant, an interpreter of sacred mysteries who is symbolic of human understanding and faith. His knowledge is esoteric, and he has authority over things unseen. Favorable traits conferred by this card are self-assuredness and insight. Unfavorable traits include moralizing, bombast, and dogmatism. I'm never sure how to say that word. Bombast? Health. Those born on January 23 usually show some resistance to normal health procedures, as they have their own personal way of dealing with disease or body difficulties. When suffering illness, January 23 people must be particularly careful about making self-fulfilling prophecies or assuming that they have explored all the health options on their own. Their expectations can also influence the health of their family and friends. Usually those born on this day have strong food likes and dislikes, which are deeply ingrained. As far as exercise is concerned, they may be incorrigibly negligent or equally fanatic at various points in their lives, finding it difficult to keep to a moderate regimen. Those born on this day can benefit from staying open to advice regarding their health, exercise, and lifestyle while expanding their dietary horizons. Advice. Put your technical skills to work. Act honorably, but don't be fanatical in your expectations of yourself and others. Enjoy fitting in once in a while. Meditation. Makeup generally looks best when unnoticed. Hey, I really like that. So makeup generally looks best when unnoticed. Okay, so strengths. Your strengths could be, if you were born on this day, that you are personal, individual, and technical. Your weaknesses could be that you are self-involved, asocial, or troubled. Okay, so to those born on this day, Humphrey Bogart, film actor, icon, and fought McCarthyism. Edward Manet, M-A-N-E-T, French painter. Did I say that right? Stendhal, and it says Marie Henry Bale, French novelist of The Red and the Black. Django Reinhardt, gypsy jazz guitarist. Jean Moreau, a French film actress. Kid Ory, early New Orleans jazz trombonist and bandleader. John Hancock, Declaration of Independence signer. Massachusetts governor and Continental Congress representative. George Baselitz, a German New Wild painter. German New Wild painter. Chita Rivera, stage actress, singer, dancer of West Side Story, original Anita. Rutger Hauer, a Dutch film actor. Gary Burton, a jazz vibraphonist, composer, and bandleader. Princess Caroline of Monaco. Heidi Yukawa, a Nobel Prize-winning nuclear physicist. And Messon. Randolph Scott, a cowboy film actor. John C. Polanyi, a Canadian Nobel Prize winning chemist, and wow, chemiluminescence. Wow, I've never seen that word before. It's real big. Edward Stone, physicist, chief scientist, Voyager Project. Frances Doran, a French actress, playwright, and novelist of Les, oh no, Les Jupes Coulades, a TV presenter and songwriter. William F. Fallon, a New York criminal lawyer, 3 movies on his flamboyant career. Sir Arthur Lewis, a British Nobel Prize winning economist. And then we have Anita Pointer, a singer of the Pointer Sisters. Interesting. Awesome-o. Okay, so now we will go to the Daily Oracle poll. And today we're going to be getting cards from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And that one's by Elena Fairchild. We'll get a Daily Crystal Inspiration card by Heather Askenassi. And then we'll get a Super Attractor card by Gabrielle Bernstein. All right, let's get a little prayer, and then we'll do it to it. Spirit universe, guys, open me along my path. Thank you for being there with me every breath. Help me to see the messages ahead. Help me to draw on your energy as I listen to speak the words that need to be spoken for our best and highest good. Please protect anyone who supports this message and draw anyone who needs to hear these words that can help them on their path. Please and thank you. What is the energy? What is the message of the day? Help me to see clearly and clearly speak the words. Okie dokie. We will start with the Sacred Rebel Oracle for the main energy out of the day for our best and highest good. What have we got? One more shuffle on these huge cards. All right. One card out, please. This guy's good. Haha. Ooh, I love this card. Come to life. 43 for 7. Wow. Okay. So coming to life, painting yourself, painting yourself vibrantly in the colors that you wish to see, a sense of self-love, trust in the unknown and the unseen. So she's got this like beautiful golden peach paint that she's painting on her skin. She's a little sad and a little downtrodden perhaps, but it's like the last phase of this dark night of the soul energy where we are putting the actions forward into this new understanding of who we are, which is changing at every moment. But you are actually painting yourself into existence. And it's a transformation, awakening sort of energy. She's got this bird on her shoulder too. Is that a crow? And it's just like absolutely informed by spirit, messengers, that close connection to spirit. And then when I see this little monkey or a capuchin, is that what it is? Perched on her knee right there where she's painting, holding this goblet that's sort of spilling out. I'm reminded of hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. But this little monkey right here, not making any of those moves. It's just kind of attentively looking, taking notice, and facilitating help with these golden emotions, right? So it's giving me the sense that could have been a phase that you've gone through of feeling like you couldn't speak the things that you were seeing or hearing. And now we are drawing into the present moment all that we have seen, spoken, and heard. and we're doing it from, the highest good inside ourselves and with this direct connection to spirit. She's got this beautiful curly hair showing another like deep connection to your roots with spirit. And then with this checker pattern in the background, that's like black and white, right? Which I can't, I might be speaking out of turn, but I think they both resonate to 11. But it makes me, oh my gosh, there's a little snake here. But the black and white checker pattern, it's like it makes me think of secret societies, that your knowledge could be hailing from that sort of secret energy that for so many years it has been kept under lock and key. Even though the knowledge was always within us, this knowledge was always within you too. And between the cracks of this black and white checker pattern board behind you, we have shoots of new life growing up in there, greenery coming up. It's boding well for springtime for you as you continue to paint your own body. So this little snake here off to the side, snaking energy, shedding the skin of the snake. Also the wise snake, sometimes feeling as though we were deceived. But when we have those feelings, that feeling of deception, it makes us focus on the truth, right? And really understanding that truth in ourselves and how it's been playing out in our lives. So it is a shedding of the skin here, but it's also a reminder. It's like coiling around her wrist, and it's also coiling around the edge of this, the end of this paintbrush down at the bottom here. And I'm feeling that being led of that Kundalini energy. What is that called? Oh, it's left me right now. That caduceus energy going on here. So a real like internal spiritual health, and it's guiding you. You're being guided by that awakening energy, and also right in your ear. So I encourage you to embrace this rebirth that you're going through, whatever phase it is that you happen to be in. It's just beautiful energy, and you have so much capability, possibility. But also when I say capability, I don't mean that you always have to be in like production mode, just being, just breathing, just taking it one moment at a time. That's really important. We seem to place like a lot of energy on how productive we are. I know that I think about it in my own life, often. Love you, Jen. Have a good one. But it's good to find balance in that idea of productivity, and especially when you think of it on like a grand social scale. The measure should only be against your former self and not others, and learning to be that guide and have that ability to validate yourself in these things, and actually paint it out and see how it works and tweak it here and tweak it there. Because life is full of color, and so are you. And you're not just a shade of colors. You are all the colors, all the chakras. And anything you want to draw into your life, spirit will help you do it. So let's read from this Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle book and see what it has to say. 43. Come to life. You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You are bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling cacophony of habitual reactions. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep, sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you. excuse me, it is so far beyond what the mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, enact ritual, sing, or dance your feelings to help the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create the space for yourself to do it. In this process, you are uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without restraint. And that includes the flow of your feelings. You don't have to do anything with them other than express. You may want to analyze, or you may not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are getting in touch with feelings. Learning how to access your feelings allows you to learn how to access your intuition, creative inspiration, and genuine internal guidance. These aspects flow from the same place and are often couched within your feelings in the form of emotions as well as physical sensations. The journey underneath the mind and into the sensual, emotional connection with your feelings, emotions, and body is for a sacred purpose. It is part of your path. You are one of the sacred but powerful. You are one of the sacred but powerful minority that have chosen to come into a body and live consciously within it. That may seem like it applies to everybody, but when you experience it for yourself, you will realize that this is actually rather rare. There are plenty of bodies without a spirit really residing within to care for, love, and honor them as a sacred animal. Fortunately, this minority is powerful enough that it can keep human culture in balance, but only just. We need every single one of us that is capable to be aware of the task and move beyond the mind and into the body. This is especially so if you have drawn the oracle of beyond the mind, the heartbeats. You may feel drawn to read the guidance of that oracle. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. All right. To come into your sensuality, you will need to anchor your experiences. You may be blessed with relationships that are conscious enough to be interested in your journey in a constructive rather than controlling and or undermining way. If so, talk, converse, share. If not, then you will need to be more resourceful in how you support yourself through your awakening process, at least until you attract some more conscious connections into your life. It is likely that these connections are already on their way, just because you are working with the energy of this oracle deck. This is especially so if you have also drawn the conscious connections, okay. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would the most important date with destiny. So get to writing in your journal. Do your dances, paint your pictures, create your creations. Be kind to your body. Listen to it and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know that there will also be ecstasy and bliss as the process of healing and awakening continues. The message of this oracle is be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You are too awake for that now. There is no falling back into old ways. If you do so, it will be short-lived and won't feel the same as it used to. You may grieve this. You will certainly, eventually, celebrate it. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being and an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. It is better to let go. Grieve if needs be. Celebrate if needs be, or do both and move on into this moment. There is another adventure awaiting you now. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts, body, feelings, and intuitions so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it too. Embrace it, and it will embrace you. Wow. So the healing process. Lie quietly and play some beautiful music that you love. Allow it to move through your body as though the sound is pure energy and you are as light as air. Let the sound feel good. Let your cells receive the sound energy. Feel the music rattle about in your body as if the sound waves are making your cells vibrate. They are. Let there be life. Get up and move if you wish. If you have emotion arising, be with it, but don't hold on to it. Let it rise and fall as it will. Be in this process as long as feels right for you. Feeling you have had enough indicates that you have completed the healing process for this oracle. You may wish to repeat this exercise daily for several weeks. If so, choose music that feels right for you each time. You can see the difference this healing process has on your well-being, your energy levels, and the ease in which you access your intuition and feelings. Also note the clarity in what you perceive. You might be surprised at what a little music therapy consciously received can do for you. I'll suggest too that there's this great channel you can find. It's called Minds in Unison. And you can read all of the subliminal messages that are in the background of this really angelic sounding music. It's beautiful. I listen to it almost every night as I sleep, and I found that it's helped me tremendously. I'll drop a link to the Minds in Unison channel in the description. All right, y'all. So come to life. Wonderful. Okay, let's get a daily crystal affirmation card that can help us with this process of coming to life. Yeah, there's no going back to those old ways, is there? All right. A little bit of a shuffle, and then we'll do it to it. Ooh, all right, let's find it. Which stone could we work with? Whew, it just floated right up. Labradorite. Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite stones. See the magic. Boom. There are many different colors of labradorite out there, but I just learned this word, chatoyancy, and this is one of those stones that has that cat's-like glimmer in it. See the magic. So this is labradorite is a stone that you can work with that will help you become closer to your spirit guides and your intuition, and opening that crown and third eye chakra. I don't know if I have I think it's in my purse. I normally keep my labradorite in my purse, but I have a little bit of labradorite in this ring right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see the way it catches. Yeah, look at that. This one's more of a brown green labradorite. But see how it catches the light? Oh my goodness. Love this stone. Shoot. Yeah, I don't think I think that my big piece of labradorite's in my purse right now. But let's read a bit about it. Okay. See the magic. There is magic all around you. If you lift your gaze from your everyday path, you will find it around every corner. It is in the beauty of a rainbow, the mystery of the stars, a hug from a friend, and the innocence of a child's laugh. Open your eyes to the many miracles along life's journey. Be a participant in the world around you. Believe in divine timing, and put your full trust in life's plan. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Take a look around you, and you'll find your North Star guiding the way toward your destiny. Your core questions are: if you could make a wish, what would you wish for? What is the last sign you received to let you know you're on the right path? Your crystal action affirms, saying, there is magic all around supporting me. Today, pay attention to the signs from the universe that show up in your life, letting you know you're exactly where you need to be. Man. I got to get a little bit out of the Book of Stones. Okay, I'll get a sip and then we'll do a little bit more. Okay. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so keywords are magic and protection. The element is wind. Ooh, first day of Aquarius, that air energy, chakras all. Labradorite is a plagioclase feldspar. I don't know if I said that right. A sodium calcium aluminum silicate with a hardness of 6 to 6.5. Its crystal structure is triclinic, maybe? Usually in complex aggregates. Its name is derived from the Labrador Peninsula in Canada, where the stone was first found in 1770. It is treasured for its remarkable play of color. Labradorescence, which shows vivid flashes of green, blue, gold, orange, red, and sometimes violet. Labradorite is found in Canada, Madagascar, Mexico, Russia, and the United States. In the 1940s, labradorites were discovered in Finland that exhibited the entire color spectrum, and these were named spectrolite. Larvikite is a silvery gray labradorite from Scandinavia. Another close cousin of labradorite is nuumite, a gemstone native to Greenland. It exhibits similar colors to labradorite and spectrolite, but in a different crystal pattern. The red paint people of Maine were familiar with labradorite and used it over 1,000 years ago. When Moravian missionaries in Canada discovered the material in 1770, they named it for the area. After its discoveries in Russia and Norway, the gem became popular in Europe in the 18th and 19th centuries. Wearing labradorite as a pendant can center one in constant awareness of the multiple layers of reality. In rings, labradorite can enhance the sending and receiving of the impulses of all varieties of magic. In earrings, it can especially enhance one's hearing the messages of one's spirit guides. Ooh, wow. Right, too, because the spirit guide's on the shoulder here. Wow, okay. Messages of one's spirit guides. Placed on the third eye in meditation, labradorite can facilitate visionary experience of the future, the past, and the many inner domains of time and timelessness. Labradorite harmonizes with most other feldspars, including moonstone, sunstone, spectrolite, and golden labradorite. Moonstone brings in emotional balance and the vibration of the divine feminine. Sunstone and golden labradorite assists in opening the lower chakras during magical practices and the manifestation through magic. Spectrolite works with one's rainbow body to enhance awareness of the higher realms. Labradorite is a powerful wind element stone used for magic and divination. It activates the inner eye, allowing one to more clearly envision the past, future, and distant places. Wow. So spiritually, labradorite assists one in moving between realities and connecting with unseen realms. It enhances psychic abilities and increases one's capacity to visualize and perceive with the inner eye. Labradorite is particularly useful for magical and ritual work and acts as a psychic protection for those who travel and serve on other levels of reality. Emotionally, labradorite can aid in uncovering unconscious and subconscious belief patterns that generate unpleasant emotional states. It can help one to become clearly aware of the source beliefs, self-talk, and egoic influence on one's habitual emotional states. Physically, labradorite can help reveal the nature of mystery illnesses. It can show patterns that have created disease and can amplify one's healing thoughts and prayers. The affirmation is, I call forth the magic of higher awareness. Oh my gosh. I love that. All right. We're going to get one more capping message for the energy of this day. Though, whenever you come across this, if it can help you along your path, please take it with you. Time is timeless. Okay, so one last card for the day, and we're going to get it from the Super Attractor deck to help us on our path. This awakening. Wow, yeah, all those deep knowledge vibes, like secret society stuff, right? really coming through into our own colors. All right. One last message, Spirit, please. What can help us this day? Any of the days. Ooh, okay. One message, please. Thank you. One card out. Ooh. Okay. Huge stack, like half of it. I'm taking the top one. Wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. I'm feeling that symbiotic nature here. Oh my gosh, right? Look at the reds. Reds and pinks, passion. Oh my goodness. It's also that real creative energy. And so in that ball in the center there, it could be a planet. It's mirroring that same sort of those darker tones of this first card right here. It's like where you've come from, right? The black and the white, the dim reality and coming into who we really are. Wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. And it can possibly teach you to want more for yourself too. Oh my gosh. So yes, so much creativity that's working through you right now. You really are bringing yourself to life. You're coloring the world, your world, in the way that is most, beautifully and uniquely meant for you, because you are the only one. You are the only one of your kind. And while we can relate to so many others and other people that can be quite like us, there will be no one that's just like you, and no one that could have this creative force or drive like you do. So certainly come from your heart space and dance with the stars, right? Beautiful. I thank you so much for hanging out with me today, or whenever you come across this. And I thank my family and my friends and YouTube and StreamYard. And above all, thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, God. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Take care of yourselves.